Okay, try this. See if that works. Huh? It's all going okay? No lag? It's just with this, I won't have any of my sound files or image files or anything. I have to work out a way to do it. Yeah. Well, we'll give it a go if enough people turn up. Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody there? Okay, I'll just try and contact people who are involved. Okay, you guys are here. Will's here. Jug is here. Hey, they're all coming in now. 6, 7 people watching. Okay, it seems to be working now. Apologies for that start. The technical issues are sad. Unfortunately, I now have no images, sound files, or anything to share for the quiz, so I'm going to have to try and work around that. Because the program I was using was slowing everything down too much. The picture round is still there. I'll have to put it in the. Hold on. Let me find the picture round. Okay, well, hopefully we're all here who are supposed to be here. Ooh, the viewers have gone down. Maybe we're not all here. Hopefully we're all here. There are 6 teams in the sign-up sheet and 6 viewers. So that adds up. Hi. I'm going to have to work this out as I go along, so bear with me. First of all, I will send in the comments the picture round. And the picture round this time is famous mugshots, people who've gone to prison. And this is their mugshots. And you just got to tell me who they are. Some are easy, some it's obvious, and some are a bit more tricky. So here's the picture round. Make sure you save a tab with that on for later or to look at as you go along. Grab yourself a piece of paper and a pen. It's going to be same as usual, 4 rounds plus that picture round. And we'll go through the answers halfway through, and then at the end, write down your answers on your pieces of paper. Don't write them in the comments, otherwise everyone else will be able to see them. And other than that, just have fun, eh? I'm not sure what I'm saying because I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, but let's give it a go. If you haven't done already, go to the sign up sheet and sign up with your team name. Formally. I like that. I like that. Think I know who they are. Pinky and Perky Blind is back. David's Magic Shoe are back. So Long Mary Jane is back. Boxed In is back. And we're here back again. All classic Pasha quiz teams. All right. As we're all here, I reckon we should try and get started with the quiz. Are we all ready for it? Say ready if you're ready, and I'll go for it. And you have to bear with me at some points because I might have to try and come up with some ways of showing you some things. But if you're ready to go, just say I. Okay, looks good, looks good. Okay, let's start with general knowledge. Round 1, general knowledge. Oh, we've got a new viewer. Hello, new viewer. We're just about to start round 1. I hope you've got a piece of paper. Oh, they've gone. Never mind. By then, round 1, question 1. A Tootsie Roll is a type of American candy. That's a Tootsie Roll. It's a type of American candy. What would it be described as? Brittle, spongy, cheesy, or chewy? Bit of an odd question to start with. How would you describe a Tootsie Roll? Brittle, spongy, cheesy, or chewy? Okay, question number 2. The ancient Egyptian god Horus is most commonly depicted as what bird? That's the ancient Egyptian god Horus, most commonly depicted as what bird, or as having the head of what bird? Sometimes it's depicted as bird, sometimes it's depicted as having the head of said bird. What is said bird? Ooh, we've got 2 more viewers. Hello, 2 more viewers. So that was the ancient Egyptian god Horus is most commonly depicted as what bird? Question 3. What is, oddly, the world's largest tire manufacturer? What company is the world's largest tire manufacturer? Not in size, but in the amount of tires they produce. What company is, oddly, the world's largest tire manufacturer? And then we have an anagram. I'll type this in the comments just so that we are sure about what's being said. So we're looking for a musical composer, and it is an anagram of I own Jams Hill. I own Jams Hill. That's a musical composer. Popped it in the comments there. So that's the anagram, and you want a musical composer. Question number 5 is an etymology question. It's about the word photography. Photography literally means drawing with what? What does the word photography mean? Drawing with what? A wine this week again, courtesy of Kula and Melis. This is my drink of choice this evening. It's very good. Merci beaucoup. Where were we before I interrupted myself? Ah, yes. Question 5 was the photograph one. Question number 6. There are 3 weapons in modern fencing. There is foil, an épée, and what's the third? What's the third weapon in fencing, in modern day fencing? So we have foil, épée, and what? It's a pretty tasty one, but it is already a few sips, already starting to make me go a little red. What's that about, eh? One day we'll work it out. Where were we again? We were at the foil, épée, and what? Question number 7. What is the brand name of tear gas that is also a medieval weapon? Another odd question. This is some odd questions in this week's quiz. What is a brand name of a tear gas that is also a medieval weapon? Okay, I've got a picture for the next question. How am I going to share this picture with you? I mean, I could try and take a picture. Will it let me share pictures in the comments? Let's see. Don't know if it will. Let's see. No. It won't, of course. So maybe if I just take a picture of it with my phone and show you my phone, that might do something. Let's see. I'll take a picture of it like this. Let's see if this works. Again, apologies. Question one. What was question 1? Hold on, I'll just finish this question because my questions are on my phone, which I'm also using as this. So this one is, what is this book cover? What is the name of this book? Can you all see that? What is the name of this book? Okay, question number 1 again. Question number 1 was, a Tootsie Roll is an type of American candy, but would it be described as brittle, spongy, cheesy, or chewy? It's brittle, spongy, cheesy, or chewy? How would you describe a Tootsie Roll? That's question 1. That book cover was question 8. And question 9 just happens to be another picture one. So let's get on the phone again. Question 9 is supposed to be, what is this logo? But I haven't shown you the logo yet. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm opening Photoshop. I don't want to edit a photo. That will slow everything right down. Okay. This is another one of my logos which I have edited. See if you can see what it is. I hope this is the right way around and it's not all back to front. So it doesn't normally say quiz. It normally says something else. What is this logo? I'm not very steady, am I? I need to have steady hands. What is this logo? I hope you had enough time to see it. Just show you one more time. Cropping out that bit. There you go. Whew, we're getting there. Okay, this is the last question of round 1. What is the name of the shaman in The Mighty Boosh? Which will lead us into our TV and films round, which is the next round. What is the name of the shaman in The Mighty Boosh? And then again, actually, this week, again, as per the last weeks, there is the bonus question of what links all the answers in round 1. What links all those answers in round 1? So I'll go through round 1 again quickly. Just quickly repeat everything, and then we'll make our way on to TV and films. Number 1, question 1 was, a Tootsie Roll is a type of American candy. Would it be described as brittle, spongy, cheesy, or chewy? Number 2 was, the ancient Egyptian god Horus was most commonly depicted as having the head of what bird? Or as what bird? And then number 3 was, what company is, oddly, the world's largest tire manufacturer? Then we had the anagram, which is in the comments, looking for a musical composer for the anagram of I Own Jams Hill. Number 5 was etymology. The word photography literally means drawing with what? Question number 6 was, there are 3 weapons in modern day fencing, a foil, an epee, and what? The brand name of tear gas that is also a medieval weapon was number 7. Tear gas, brand name that's also a medieval weapon. Then we had the book cover, which I'll show you again, and then we had the logo, which I'll show you again, and then number 10 was, what was the name of the shaman in The Mighty Boosh? That was the book cover. And that was the logo. And then what links all of those answers? Okay, let me just scan through the questions for round 2 and see if there's anything that I need to get ready, prepare, now that I don't have my preparations. No, I think it's all good. I think we're good to go. All right. Well, thanks for hanging in there, sticking around. We'll make this work. Okay. This is TV and films. My normal round 2 theme. Don't know whether I should change the format at any point, but I've been doing general knowledge, TV and film, then a wild card round, and then music. But maybe I should mix it up next time. We'll see. Anyway, I'm rambling. Question 1. Which late 90s TV sitcom featured a setting of Psalm 23, composed by Howard Goodall, or The Lord is My Shepherd as its theme tune? Yeah, Psalm 23 or The Lord is My Shepherd. Which late 90s TV sitcom featured that as its theme tune? Late 90s TV sitcom that featured Psalm 23, composed by Howard Goodall, as its theme tune, or The Lord is My Shepherd. All right, question 2 is another one of those Rockbuster ones I did a few weeks ago, the synonym ones, where I'm going to say a phrase and then the words or phrases in that sentence are synonyms, which will give you a film name. It's a bit confusing, but an example is I could say puree that's imaginary, and that would be Pulp Fiction, because pulp is puree, that's imaginary is fiction. So the question is, or the sentence is, I've got the questions on my phone down here, that's why I'm peering closely at it. The sentence is, the shady man who served his sovereign or lord. That's the shady man who served his sovereign or lord. I'll type that in as well. Whoops. I've got my G. So that's the synonym one. Whoops. I missed out, misspelt sovereign. Never mind, you get the idea. Shady man who served his sovereign or lord. Should be able to see it in the comments now. You betcha. Question number 3. Which 1995 film starring Robin Williams and Kirsten Dunst had a reboot in 2017 starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Karen Gillan, plus another sequel in 2019? So that's which 1995 film starring Robin Williams and Kirsten Dunst had a reboot in 2017 starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Karen Gillan, plus another sequel in 2019. Quite a mouthful, but I hope you understood. Question number 4 is a Simpsons question. Maybe I should have a Simpsons round one time. There's quite a lot of good questions that can come from the Simpsons. Okay, which of these celebrities has not appeared as a guest star in the cast of The Simpsons? So which one of these celebrities has not appeared as a guest star in the cast of The Simpsons? We've got Buzz Aldrin, Michelle Obama, Tony Blair, Tom Waits, and Katy Perry. So which one of them has not appeared as a guest voice star on The Simpsons? Shall I type them in as well? No, that will take too long. Buzz Aldrin, Michelle Obama, Tony Blair, Tom Waits, Katy Perry. Let me know what you think. All right, then we've got a Breaking Bad question for question number 5. Oh no, we don't. That's question number 6. I'm jumping ahead of myself. Apologies. Question number 5 is the UK film series This Is England, comprised of a feature film followed by 3 series sequels. What year was each series or film set? So I want the year each series was set, and the film. I'll give you a point for each correct year, but you can only put down 4 years in your answers, because otherwise you could just put down all the years and then you'd have 4 points. No. Point for each correct answer. The UK film series This Is England, comprised of a feature film followed 3 series sequels. Which years were each series and film set? Now, the Breaking Bad one. In Breaking Bad, what acid is used to dissolve a body? It's pretty gruesome. They use an acid to dissolve a body. What is that acid? You can probably hear my gulps pretty loudly because the microphone's just here. Okay. Oh no, we do have a sound clip in this one. Let's see how we can do that. Okay. Before we get to that one, question 7. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It was a 1989 American comic science fiction film. What are the names of its 2 sequels? So that's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. What are the names of its 2 sequels? Plus an extra point if you can give me the name of a potential third one, which has not been made yet, but has a name, a potential third sequel. So 3 points up for grabs. What are the names of the sequels for Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Okay, then I've got a sound clip. How are we going to do the sound clip? Maybe I have to take my headphones out and play it on the laptop. We'll see if it can be heard. Where's the fan control? Okay, so if I unplug this, let me know if you can still hear me. Hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Still coming through? You can probably hear the fans real loud, so let me just turn them off. Where's the fan control? Well, let me try and do it with the fans. That is coming through, right? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, because I'm not quite sure. You might be very loud because of the fans. Ah, here we go. Turn them off. Oof, much better, much quieter. Okay, here's the sound clip for this question. Let me know if you can actually hear it through my speakers or not. After I played it, let me see. Okay, so it's going to be a clip from a film, a quote from a film, and you've got to tell me what the film is. So here it is. Let's see if you can hear it.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Okay, did you hear that? Play it through once more anyway. For that sound clip, I can probably type in what he's saying if you couldn't hear it. But I'll play it anyway. Did it come through?
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Okay, what film is that from? And then question 8. No, that was question 8. Question 9. What is the next Disney live action remake to be released? What is the next Disney live action remake to be released? It's coming out in the UK, supposedly March the 12th of this year. What is the next Disney live action remake to be released? And then finally, question 10. What is the UK's longest running TV show? Similar to last week's question, which was what is the world's longest running children's show, but this is what is the UK's longest running TV show. All right, I'll quickly go through those questions one more time, and then we'll do some scoring for those two. So we had, which late 90s TV sitcom featured a setting of Psalm 23, or The Lord is My Shepherd, as its theme tune? Then we had the synonym, The Shady Man Who Served His Sovereign or Lord. That's a Rockbuster one. Then we had, which 1995 film starring Robin Williams and Kirsten Dunst had a reboot in 2017 starring Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Karen Gillan, plus another sequel in 2019? Question 4, which of these celebrities has not appeared as a guest star in The Simpsons? Not appeared. Buzz Aldrin, Michelle Obama, Tony Blair, Tom Waits, and Katy Perry. 3 of them have, 1 hasn't. Number 5 was the film series This Is England, comprised of a feature film followed by 3 series sequels. What year was each series/film set? Point for each one. 6, in Breaking Bad, what acid was used to dissolve a body? 7, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. What is the name of its sequels? And then 8 was the sound clip. What film was it from? I'll play it one more time. Here it is.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
And number 9 was, what is the next Disney live action remake to be released? And number 10, what is the UK's longest running TV show? To this day, still running. All right, we've got through the first 2 rounds. So just have a quick look through, make sure you got everything. I'm going to try plugging these back in. Okay. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me through this? Cool. All right. Well, if you're ready for some answers, let's do round 1 answers. If you're sitting comfortably. Cool. All right. Question 1 was, a Tootsie Roll is a type of American candy. What would it be described as? Brittle, spongy, cheesy, or chewy? The answer was chewy. It's a chewy, taffy-like, milky thing. Chewy. Question 2. The ancient Egyptian god Horus is most commonly depicted as, or having the head of, what bird? And that is a falcon. I'm just going to put the answers in as I go. Then we had number 3. What company is, oddly, the world's largest tire manufacturer? That is Lego. Lego sells the most tires. They are about this big, but they are still tires made of rubber. And they are the world's largest tire manufacturer. It's very odd. Number 4 was the anagram of I Own Jams Hill, and we were looking for a musical composer, and that was John Williams. Just that didn't type in. Don't know if it's letting me type anymore. It's going too slow. Oh, no, it did. It went through. Okay. Question number 5 was, in etymology, the word photograph literally means drawing with what? It means drawing with light. Light is the answer. Then question 6 was the fencing one. There are 3 weapons in modern day fencing: foil, epee, and what? The answer is saber. Foil, epee, and saber. And we had, what is the brand name of a tear gas? That is all. There's also a medieval weapon, and that is a mace. You get mace. You get sprayed with mace. It's like a tear gas or a pepper spray, I think. And it is a medieval weapon. Then we had the book cover, which was number 8. Let's try one. And that book is called Solo. And then we had the, what is this logo? I believe is the next question. Let me just check. Yep. What is that logo? That was Lucasfilm. And then question 10 was, what is the name of the shaman from the Mighty Boosh? What's the name of the shaman from the Mighty Boosh? Naboo. So there's all of the answers there. I just wrote them up there so that you could see what links them for the bonus point, which is Star Wars. Of course, Chewie, Falcon, Millennium Falcon, Lego, Star Wars, John Williams, Lightsaber, Mace, Solo, Lucasfilm, are the producers, Naboo, the planet. So that's round one. Tot up your scores. Head on over to the score sheet if you've still got the link. If you haven't, let me know and I'll post it in the comments. Hopefully you've all got the link. And if you do, go ahead and pop your scores in for round one and we'll see how we're doing. Oh, where have I gone? No, I'm still there. 2 9s. Ooh, 2 9s. That's pretty good. How many points are up for grabs in the first round? Let me see. Let me count them. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, just 11. So 2 9s is a pretty good score. 7, also pretty good. 8, also this is a high scoring round. I'm going too easy on you guys. Thank you kindly. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so. Let's see, who have we got in the lead so far? We've still got one team. We're here to put their scores in for this round. But it looks like, well, apart from we're here who have not put their scores in yet, looks like Boxed In and Formally, who are our two, I think, let me just check the overall scores. They are, yeah, the two teams which are in the lead overall as well. So they're ones to watch out for, are currently in the lead in this quiz as well. So definitely the ones to watch out for in this game. Let's just go straight on to the next scores. I'm dithering and dawdling around. Let's go straight on to round 2 scores. So back to your sheets of paper. In question 1 of the TV and films, which late 90s TV sitcom featured the setting of Psalm 23 or The Lord is My Shepherd as its theme tune? That would be The Vicar of Dibley. Excellent. You take your time, put your scores in whenever you like. I don't mean to rush. Just wanted to have a look at the goings on. So that was question 1 of The Vicar of Dibley. Number 2 was the synonym round, the Rockbuster, The Shady Man Who Served His Sovereign or Lord. What film is that? That is The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. Number 2. Question number 3. Which 1995 film starring Robin Williams and Kirsten Dunst had a reboot in 2017 starring Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Karen Gillan, plus another sequel in 2019? That would be Jumanji. Jumanji. I loved the film when I was younger. Haven't seen the reboots, but they don't have Robin Williams in, so. Question number 4 was, which of these celebrities has not appeared as a guest star in the cast of The Simpsons? Buzz Aldrin, Michelle Obama, Tony Blair, Tom Waits, or Katy Perry? The answer is Michelle Obama. Ah, cool. I won't watch them then. Good to know. Michelle Obama was the only one of those 5 who had not. who had not appeared as a guest star on Simpsons. She is in an episode of The Simpsons, but she is voiced by Angela Bassett, so it's not actually her. All the others have appeared in episodes. Number 5, This Is England. It's a feature film followed by 3 series sequels. Which year were they set? Point for each one. So we have the film, which is set in 1993. So we have, we'll type it in, 93. Then we had This Is England. Sorry, 83. I don't know why I'm saying 93. Otherwise, it would be a completely different sort of film, wouldn't it? 1983, and then the series was This Is England 86. This Is England 88. And 90 is the final one. 1983, 1986, 1988, and 1990. A point for each one that you got correct. In Breaking Bad, what is the acid used to dissolve a body, or that they use? And they used hydrofluoric acid. Hydrofluoric acid was the acid they used. And then I had the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids question. What are the names of the sequels for Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Some could have been guessed, I reckon, if you didn't know anyway, because they're not particularly original. We have Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. That's the first sequel. It's Honey, I Blew Up the Kids, or the Kid. And then Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves was the second sequel. Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. And then the new potential sequel is just Shrunk. So 3 points up for grabs there. Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, and Shrunk. Number 8 was what is this sound clip / quote from? And that was the sound clip which said, "Gentlemen, we can't fight in here. This is the war room." And that's Dr. Strangeglove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Dr. Strangeglove is the answer to that one. Number 9, what is the next Disney live-action remake to be released? Mulan. Mulan is the next one coming out. They are very silly titles. They're quite silly films. But it has been a long time since I've seen them. And number 10, what is the UK's longest running TV show? From 1953, it's been running to the present day. From 1953 to present, it's Panorama. Panorama is the UK's longest running TV show. So 1 was Vicar of Dibley, 2 was Dark Knight, 3 was Jumanji, 4 was Michelle Obama, 5 was 1983, 86, 88, and 90. Number 6 was Hydrofluoric Acid, 7 was Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, Honey, I Shrunk Ourselves, and Shrunk. Number 8 was Dr. Strangeglove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Number 9 was Mulan, and number 10 was Panorama. Go over to the score sheet and pop your scores in for round 2, and let's see where we stand. All right. Ooh, some more high scorers already. Oh, an 11 for that round. Very good, Pinky and Perky Blinders. Impressive score. How many points are up for grabs in this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15. Okay, we got some high scorers. We got some high scorers again. I'm liking the scores in this. Yeah, I'm going to rearrange. Oh, no, I'll wait until everyone's put their scores in. Once everyone's put their scores in, I will rearrange it all so that the leaders are at the top. Okay, so bloop. That's sorted. There we go. We have Pinky and Peaky Blinders at the top with 19 points. They have surpassed formerly and Boxed In, who have now dropped down because of that round. So they've got to work it back up again for the over the next 3 rounds. Well, 2 rounds and picture round. But there's plenty of points yet to be had. So never ye fear. Never ye fear. Let's have a quick 5-minute break to top up our drinks, to do a really quick jigsaw puzzle, or to read a short story, and then we'll crack on with round 3, which this week is Science and Nature. Science and Nature is the round for this one. So go and grab yourselves a beverage, and I'll see you in 5 minutes. You see, I had a 5-minute timer on the old system, but what can we do? Glad you're enjoying them. Thank you all for being here and playing along. All right. Yeah, but through the microphone. People like to see chanson. Okay, she's back, special guest this evening. We have Chanson here to say hello. Don't think she... Oh, she does want to stay. I thought she was going to run away. She's going to say hi for the next round because she knows that she's loved by the people. Just a quick hello. Then she's off. She's got things to do, places to be, people to see. I've not poured my own drink yet. How careless. I'm glad you liked the picture round. It did take quite a lot of scanning to find good people to put up there. Okay, so in the scores, scoreboard seems to have freaked out a little bit because no, maybe just people put in the wrong scores. It says that we here have 6,600 points, which I don't think is correct, but there we are. Because it's timesing it by. Oh, there we go. Oh no. Gone back to 6,000. Oh well, I can add it up at the end. I can do adding up. That's fine. Who's number 3 though? Ah, well, I shall tell you, but not yet. Do you know the rest? Number 3 is difficult because this person is very young in this picture and not really recognizable, so that's a pretty tough one. Should we get a move on with round 3? I think we should. Okay. Round 3 is. I'm going to move you guys closer. Come closer. There you go. Okay, round 3, as I said, is science and nature. You all good to go? Okay. Says everyone's still here. I guess you're still watching. Hopefully you're all back. If not, then let me know later on and I'll repeat questions. Number 1, question 1. King trumpet, hedgehog, and lion's mane are all types of what? That's king trumpet, hedgehog, and lion's mane are all types of what? Like the sound of king trumpet. King trumpet, hedgehog, and lion's mane. Question 2. The name for which part or parts of the human body means little mouse when translated? What part or parts of the human body means little mouse when translated? Little mouse. So it's a part of the human body that, when translated, means little mouse. Oh no. Another picture round. Okay. Gonna have to do the classic camera on my phone. Pictures, where is it? It's a good job that I have a nice organized folder with everything in. Otherwise this will be chaos. Okay, I'm back. So this one is tell me what tree would these come from? You've got leaves and seeds there. Don't know if it's focusing. Well, I guess I could tell you what language. I mean, you were supposed to try and work it out, but if I tell you what language, then the people who know that language will know the answer. But I'll tell you anyway. That's enough of staring at leaves. So what do those leaves and things come from? So it would be translated from, I'll tell you, make it easier for you. It'd be a Latin translation for question 2. Okay, question number 4. This is a question about mosquitoes, because I have all sorts of mosquito bites everywhere for some reason. There are loads of mosquitoes about in Paris at the moment. I'm not sure why. How many wings does a mosquito have? Is my question. How many wings does a mosquito have? Got bites everywhere. I've got little bites here, and here, and down my legs, my ankles, my feet. They love the taste of my blood. Question. So that's how many wings does a mosquito have? Question number 5. Rose gold gains its color from adding which metal to the gold? So rose gold, which is a type of gold, gets its color from adding which metal to the gold? You add a metal to the gold, it becomes rose gold. Okay, next I've got another sound clip. I'm gonna have to undo these headphones again. Keep them off for the time being. This one is this is a difficult one. It was a difficult one enough when I could actually play you the sound clip through the program, but now you have to hear it through my speakers. It might be even more difficult. So maybe no one will get this one, but we'll give it a go. Okay, what is this sound? Just tell me that. Here it is. Let's see if we can hear it. That's really quiet. Did you hear anything then? Play it one more time. Let me see. I don't know if I can. No, I can't make it any louder. Okay, let's just try it again. Okay, what is that sound? That might be very difficult because you might not be able to hear it, but if it's very difficult, it's very difficult for everyone, so it's fair. It's a sound that sounds a little bit like a UFO or something. Doesn't really work if I describe the sound, you just have to hear it, but tell me what it is. Okay, question number 7 is an ology question. A study of question. So tell me what a point for each one here. What are these the study of? Phelenology, cardiology, and formicology are the study of what? A point for each one. I'll write them in the comments so that you can see, because that might help. We have Making sure I'm typing, getting the spellings right, because otherwise, because it's telling me I got it wrong, but I think that's the right spelling. We have phenology, cardiology, and pharmacology. Should be in the comments now. I hope I spelled them all right. Yeah. What are they the study of? Point for each one. Question number 8. A simpler one. What type of flower does the spice saffron come from? That's saffron, the spice. What flower does it come from? What type of flower? It's a bit more tricky than I would have thought this week, but we're making it happen. We're getting there. We can do this. Stay strong, people. How many petals does a daffodil have? Is question number 9. How many petals does a daffodil have? Though technically, I should say, I don't want anyone to catch me out on technicalities. They're not actually technically petals, they're tepals, which are a kind of developmental combination of sepals and petals. Don't ask me what that means, because I don't know, but thought I better just make sure we're on the same page. Tepals, but for argument's sake, they are petals, because they are exactly the same as petals. How many petals does a daffodil have? And then finally, question 10. This is a real point winner. There are 7 points up for grabs in this question. What are the 7 natural wonders of the world? That is according to the Wonders of the World Wikipedia page. What are the 7 natural wonders of the world? According to the Wonders of the World Wikipedia page. There is a new natural wonders or something, which has got different answers, but these are the main 7 natural wonders of the world. A point for each one that you get right. What are the 7 natural wonders of the world? Okay, I'll quickly repeat them before we go into our final round, the music round. So we had king trumpet, hedgehog, and lion's mane are types of what? King's trumpet, hedgehog, and lion's mane are types of what? 2. The name of which part or parts of the human body mean little mouse when translated from Latin? What tree are these from? Number 4, how many wings does a mosquito have? Number 5, rose gold gains its color from adding which metal to the gold? Number 6, what is making this noise? This very quiet noise. Question number 7, phenology, cardiology, and pharmacology are the studies of what? Point for each one. Question 8, what type of flower does the spice saffron come from? Question 9, how many petals does a daffodil have? How many tepals just after her. And number 10, what are the 7 natural wonders of the world? Point for each one. Which brings us to our final round, the music round. We'll go back over the scores for that one and the music round at the end of the music round. Okay, so the music round, we've got, start with some music questions, just a couple of music questions or 4, and then we have an intros round, which is split in 2. I've got 3 intros of songs by the Vitamin String Quartet, which are a string quartet that do covers of famous songs. So I'm going to play some intros of theirs, and you got to tell me what song they're covering and what band it is. Then I'll do some intros, 3 intros on the guitar, and you can tell me again the band and the song. But we'll start with some questions. So, music round question number 1. Who is the lead singer of the Alabama Shakes? That's Alabama Shakes. Who is the lead singer? What's the name of their lead singer? What is the name of the lead singer from Alabama Shakes? This is a nice wine. Question number 2. What song did the Black Eyed, well, not song, what tune, should I say, did the Black Eyed Peas sample from their song Pump It? For their song Pump It. I'm going to repeat that whole question because I messed it up. What tune did Black Eyed Peas sample for their song Pump It? If you give me an artist name and a song name or tune name, then I will give you a point for each one for the artist / tune that was sampled in Pump It by the Black Eyed Peas. Okay, now number 3, we've got another synonym Rockbuster one. Oops. I'm just going to type it in so that you can see it again. We have, so you remember the synonym one is I read a phrase, and I read a sentence, and the phrases or words in the sentence are synonyms, which make up, in this case, a song title. So we're looking for a song title, and here it is. An equine beast without a title. An equine beast without a title. There's my sentence. What is the song name? You can have an extra point for the artist of the song as well. An equine beast without a title. Question number 4. Who headlined Glastonbury 2017? Who headlined Glastonbury 2017? It's not too long ago. Okay, on to the intros. First off, the Vitamin String Quartet intros. Let's see. Which is the first one? Oh, yes, this one. Okay, so I'm going to play the intro. And you've got to tell me, it's a cover, and you've got to tell me what song they're covering and who the original artist is. Okay, here is the intro. That's the first one. I'll play them all again in a second, but we'll go through them first. Question number 6. What is this? Intro. Same thing again. That's the second one. And then the third one is this. There it is. Okay, and now I'm going to go on to the live intros. I'm going to play you some intros. I'll go through all of the music questions again at the end, so you'll be able to hear them all again. But this is the first one. Okay. Okay, this is the first one. What's this intro? But I'm not ending there. Oh, it should have ended. That's the first one. What is that song intro from? Let's see, what's the next one? The next one is this is the next one. I can't play it very well, so you have to bear with me. Okay. That's question 9. And then finally, we have intro, the final intro, final question. Okay, hope you got all of them. I'll play them all one more time for you, but let's go from the top of Music Round. Question number 1 was, who was the lead singer of Alabama Shakes? Who is the lead singer of Alabama Shakes? Question number 2 was, what song did the Black Eyed Peas sample for their song? Pump It. One for the artist, one for the song. Then we had the synonym of an equine beast without a title. What's the song name? Again, another point if you get the artist. Then we had the Vitamin String Quartet intros. The first one being this one. Dramatic. That was the first one. Then we had number 2. There we go, you got that one. And number 3. Was this one. And then we had this one. That's number 7. No, that was number 8. Number 9 was... That's number 9. Then number 10 was... the fun one. All right, anyone need any questions repeating from either of those rounds? Or shall I go straight ahead and read out some answers? If I can find them again. There they are. Question 7 for round 4. Yeah, I can play that again. That was number 7 was this one. There we go. Any more? Any more need repeating? Ah, yeah. Okay, you're getting confused. Which one did you want? Well, is that why I wanted it repeating? Or Were you perhaps wanting another one repeating? Was it one of the Vitamins Drink Water intros? Because I could just play the other two again. Otherwise, just do the answers for round one. Okay. Well, if you quickly think of it before I get to round, or can describe it in some way before I get to that round, then let me know. And I will start with the scores, the answers for round 3. No worries at all. Okay. Round 3. Question 1 was King Trumpet, Hedgehog, and Lion's Mane are all types of what? They are all types of mushroom. I'm sure that Boxton will be getting that one. That is mushroom, the answer to number 1. Question number 2. What name for the name for which part or parts of the human body means little mouse when translated? That is muscle, from the Latin musculus, which is little mouse, apparently. And then we had what tree is this from, or these from? We've got the little windmill seeds. And if you didn't get it, then you probably will think, yes, when you know, because it's maple. Classic Canadian flag leaf there. It's the maple tree. Number 4. How many wings does a mosquito have? Bloody mosquitoes. They have 2 wings. Bit of a trick question. You'd expect it to be some large amount, like 6 or 12. And there they have 2 wings, just the 2. Question number 5. Rose gold gains its color from adding which metal to the gold? That is copper. Silver is also sometimes added to the alloy, but rose color is gained from the addition of copper. So they add copper to the gold and it becomes rose gold. Another one which probably could have been guessed. Okay, and then we had the what is making this very quiet sound, which you may or may not be able to hear. And the answer would be sand, or sand dunes. Sand, and that is the phenomenon of when it's called singing sand. You can look it up on YouTube or something. It's when the sand is just the right size and the right humidity, that when it rolls across itself, or when it gets pushed, avalanches down, it starts making it vibrating at a certain frequency, which makes this this rumbling or humming noise, and that's singing sand. Unfortunately, you may not have been able to hear it very well, so it wasn't a very good question because of the technical difficulties, I'm afraid. Number 7 was phylinology, cardiology, and formicology are the study of what? A point for each one. Phylinology, is cats, like feline, felinology. Cardiology is heart, study of the heart. I am glad. You should probably look it up though, so that you can actually hear it properly, because that was not loud enough for anyone to hear, I don't think. Cardiology was study of the heart, and formicology, the study of ants. So you guys should have had clues there. Ant being fourmi in French. Study of ants, cats, heart, and ants. Point for each one. Number 8, what type of flower does the spice saffron come from? It comes from the crocus flower, or a type of crocus. It is number 8. Number 9, how many petals, or tepals, does a daffodil have? A daffodil has 6 petals. It has 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with the horn in the middle. Don't know what the horn is called. Probably another silly thing made up of other silly things, but it has 6 petals. Number 10, what are the 7 natural wonders of the world, according to the Wonders of the World Wikipedia page? A point for each one here. We have the Aurora Borealis, or the other one, just the Aurora. Grand Canyon in Arizona, number 2, Grand Canyon. The Great Barrier Reef. Great Barrier Reef off the coast of Queensland there. The harbour of Rio de Janeiro. Harbour of Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Mount Everest. That's the 5th. And then Paracutin, Mexican volcano, Paracutin. Victoria Falls. Aurora, Grand Canyon, Great Barrier Reef, Harbour of Rio de Janeiro, Mount Everest, Paracutin, and Victoria Falls. A point for each one that you got right there. So a lot of points to be had in that round. Tot them up, pop them in your score sheets on the on the Google sheet, and let's see how we're all doing. Let's see where we are in the list. Oh, we've got our first one from Formally there. 13. Again, this is a pretty high scoring quiz, this one, all in all. 7. Still don't quite understand why. There we go. Let's see where we're at. We've got 26, we've got 29, we've got 23, 14. Okay, I'm gonna still got a couple of scores that are not quite in yet, but so far it looks like we have Formally in the lead, who have been champions in the past, who are currently the overall quiz champions in the overall quiz running. So for the overall points, I give each quiz 1, 2, or 3 points to the first, second, or third teams, and then I add their points up each time. And I think Formally, otherwise known as Quarantinis or Will Building Spurs Elevator are currently on 7 points altogether. Boxed In are on 4, and we're here on 3. They are overall champions, but at the moment looks like Formerly are in the lead again. So they're the ones to catch up on. Where have I gone? Oh, there I am. Does it make me go? Make the screen go black when I go to the other tab? That's what it looks like from my point of view. Maybe not. Okay, answers for the music round. Let's go into that. Although some of the answers still not in from round 3, but we will get to that after the music round answers, I guess. Okay, if we're all ready for round 4 answers, we'll go 4. Question number 1. Who is the lead singer of Alabama Shakes? And it is Brittany Howard. It's Brittany Howard. Brittany Howard is the lead singer of Alabama Shakes. Saw them at Glastonbury wearing much the same as they're wearing now, shorts and short sleeve t-shirt in the pouring rain. It's rather good, but I got rather wet. Question number 2 was, what song did the Black Eyed Peas sample for their song Pump It? And it would be Misalou by Dick Dale. Point for each one there. Misalou and Dick Dale, which I believe is it a theme song or the first song, one of the songs in the Pulp Fiction playlist is where you'd know it from, or maybe not. You may know it because it's a good tune. Number 3 is a synonym or Rockbuster one, an equine beast without a title. What is the song name? It is A Horse with No Name. A Horse with No Name. And the band is America. America, A Horse with No Name. Oops. A lot of people thought it was Neil Young when it came out, because his voice is very similar on that track. And then A Horse with No Name ended up taking over from Heart of Gold as number 1 in the charts. Silly. Okay, question number 4. Answer for number 4. Who headlined Glastonbury 2017? It was Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran headlined Glastonbury 2017. And then we come on to the intros. So let's get those sounds back up again. The first one was this one. What song is this? I'm going to cut it off there, because why not? And the answer for that one is Poker Face by Lady Gaga, which should have sounded like this. by Lady Gaga. Then we had this one. With Green Day, American Idiot, which should have sounded like this. Okay. American Idiot, Green Day, and then we had Dylan's all-time favorite song. So I hope you got it right. Which was Under the Bridge by, I was nearly playing the wrong one. Where are we? Oh yeah. Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers, which should have sounded like this.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have.
That's that one. And then, then we had Me, didn't we? Let me just get back to my, that was Under the Bridge, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Then we had this one. Which was Blues Run the Game by Jackson C. Frank. It's Jackson C. Frank, Blues Run the Game, which should sound like this.
Catch a boat to England, baby, maybe to Spain.
Blues Run the Game, Jackson C. Frank. Then we had something along those lines. And that was Radiohead, Paranoid Android by Radiohead, which should have sounded like this. And then we had which was the Scissor Sisters. Take Your Mama Out All Night, or is that what it's called? It's something to do with Mama. Take Your Mama Out. Take Your Mama Out All Night. Well, if you got something like that, then that's the correct answer. Oh.
When you grow up, live like a good boy ought to.
So, pop in your scores for round 4 into the sign-up sheet. And let's see who's in the lead before I reveal the answers for the picture round. So far, it's formally in the lead. Formally in the lead, followed by So Long Mary Jane, followed by David's Magic Shoe and Boxed In, followed by We're Here. It's all very close though. Apart from Formally, who's in the lead, they were after round 3, you're all just 1 point out from each other. But let's see where we're going now. Let's see what round 4 has done to the scores. Oh, it might have changed some things up. 2 12s, 13, and a 6. Ooh, what have we got here? No, Formally are still. Ooh, the scores are doing something weird. I'm not sure why. Oh no, they're back. Okay, so still in the lead is Formally with 41 points. But not far behind is So Long Mary Jane with 37. And Boxed In with 35. Not far behind them also. So, you know. And also David's Magic Shoe and We're Here could also, well, I say they could catch up. They could get into the... David's Magic Shoe could get into a podium finish. Let's see how we go. Okay, let's get up the picture round now. If you've still got it. Do you still have it there? Hopefully. Well, I can see it. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, yeah. It's double points. 1 point for the song, 1 point for the band name. If you didn't know that, redo your scores, add them up. So it's, yeah, a point for the band, a point for the song for each of those. Ooh, I hadn't seen Pinky and Perky Blinders, who have also got a very high score because I scrolled down one. Didn't see them there. Ooh, they're second and no, third. Oh, it's all very close. It's all very close, I'm telling you. All right, let's get back to the picture round, the final round. Let's see where that will take us. Okay. What did I do with the... Okay, I've got them there. Just trying to find where I put the answers because it says on it what they were all arrested for, which I thought might be quite interesting. Which I think are just here. If I can't find them, I'll just have to remember who they were, which is easy enough to do, I think. But I would like to be able to tell you why they were in front of this police camera. These police cameras. Bear with me one moment. If I had been running it through the program I normally run it through, this would have been a lot slicker. And there have been all sorts of visual effects for you all, but you know, that's what happens. Cannot be helped. Goodness me. My computer is not working fast at all. Whoops, maybe I deleted it. Did I delete it? Bear with me for just a minute longer. We'll get there. I'm telling you, we'll get there. Just questions. Suspense must be killing you all. Come on, come on, come on. What was the answer to question 10 in the music round? Question 10 was the Scissor Sisters. Take Your Mama Out All Night. Looks like that is very annoying. I can't find the maybe I made a note. Yes, I found it. I was just about to give up, but I found it. Okay. Here we go. Picture round. We had number 1, top left. That's Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra, arrested on charges of adultery and seduction for carrying on with a married woman. And number 2, we had Ozzy Osbourne with blonde hair for some reason. Ozzy Osbourne, public intoxication, he was arrested for. Number 3, the hard one, that is Cher. When she was only 13 years old. Cher, when she was 13, she was arrested for borrowing a friend's car and driving it without a license. Number 4 is, of course, Mick Jagger. A young Mick Jagger, but I would say still recognizable there. Arrested along with Keith Richards for attacking a paparazzi and obstructing a police officer. Number 5 is Al Pacino for possession of a concealed weapon. Not sure what. There we go. That's Al Pacino, number 5. Number 6 is Janis Joplin. Janis Joplin arrested for using vulgar and indecent language during a concert. Not sure what she said, but must have been pretty vulgar and indecent to be charged for it. You can look it up. Number 7 is a jazzy-looking Bill Gates. A young jazzy Bill Gates. Arrested for driving without a license and failing to stop at a stop sign. That's Bill Gates. She did look like a witch. Maybe that was it. Maybe they arrested her under false pretenses. Really, they just wanted to arrest her because she was a witch. Number 8. Number 8 is Johnny Cash for possession of amphetamines and tranquilizers. Johnny doesn't look too happy, does he? Johnny Cash. And then number 9 was Jim Morrison. Jim Morrison arrested for petty theft, public intoxication, disturbing the peace, and resisting arrest after drunkenly stealing a cop's helmet and not going quietly once he was caught. Does look pretty intoxicated in the picture, has to be said. And then finally, another one which I think is pretty obvious if you look at him is Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. 1999, arrested for missing a required drug test whilst on probation for charges of possession of heroin, cocaine, and a 357 Magnum handgun. Well, there you go. That's Robert Downey Jr. Frank Sinatra, Ozzy Osbourne, Cher, Mick Jagger, Al Pacino, Janis Joplin, Bill Gates, Johnny Cash, Jim Morrison, and Robert Downey Jr. I think my favorite is Jim Morrison, petty theft, public intoxication, disturbing peace, resisting arrest, and drunkenly stealing a cop's helmet and not going quietly once he was caught. What a silly man. So there you go. I'm glad. I'll try and come up with some more. So yeah, as I was going to say, input your scores now, but you seem to have already pretty much done that. Although we're here still have yet to put their scores for round 4 and the picture round in, so I can't quite tell who the overall winner is, but it looks likely. Looks like it's likely to be. Formally, I'm just going to rearrange the score sheet. There we have it. If who's we're here was a Robinson affair, wasn't it? I would quite 36 in total. Okay. So that means we have our winners. Tonight's winners are again for is it a second or a third time now? It's just for the second time. They've come second twice and first another time, and now first again. Is formerly, which were the Quarantinis or Wilbur's Space Elevator. They come by many names, but they are this week's winners. So a round of applause to you guys. Congratulations. Well done. Again, you are now on 10 points in the overall scoring. Well in the lead. Second place, we have So Long Mary Jane. 46 points. So well done to you guys also. And thanks again for the beverage. And then third place, Pinky and Perky Blinders. Congratulations to you guys. Boxed in, almost catching up there. So those are our podium finishers this week. Well done, well done, well done. I will put those scores into the main scores, and we'll see where that stands. But for this week and for the overall scores, Quarantinis, or formerly, or whatever they're called, are the grand winners. Well done. And thanks to everyone for coming and playing. And apologies for the technical issues. There should have been pictures, sounds, visual effects. It would have been crazy. I would have been flying through space or something. No, next time we'll try and sort it out a bit better without the technical issues. But thanks for staying with it and playing along. Hopefully see you next week, and I'll have another one ready for you. Cheers, guys. Congratulations to our winners. Thank you very much, and I will leave you with what will I leave you with this week? I'll leave you with Dylan's favorite song because he said it was his favorite. So, what a lovely time I have had. I shall see you again. Au revoir. Bye bye. I'm gonna head off.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner.